So, you want the back of your arm to show up even when you're not flexing. Let's fix that. That's the part people actually see. It hangs relaxed all day. Nobody's watching you flex, but train it wrong and you end up here, curling every night, and the second you let your arm drop, it goes flat again. Most guys think one exercise fixes this. Diamond push-ups, done, move on. That's wrong. Your triceps isn't one muscle, it's 3, and one exercise only ever wakes up one of them. 3 exercises, 1 for each part. That's all you need. And exercise 2 is a move almost nobody in this niche even shows you, let alone does right. So stick around. First, understand what you're actually training. Your triceps has 3 separate parts stacked around the bone. The first is the outer head, the horseshoe shape you see from the side. The second, you tense your arm. The second is the inner head, underneath, doing quiet work nobody notices. The third is the long head, and it matters most. It's the biggest of the 3 and the only one that reaches up to your shoulder blade. It only switches on when your arm is stretched overhead. Do 100 push-ups a day and the long head can still stay half asleep. Your arm never goes overhead. That's why one exercise never finishes the job. You need one that presses, one that reaches overhead, and one that locks out. Skip one and 1/3 of your arm stays exactly the size it is right now. Quick reminder for anyone new here, 1 full movement. Down and up, that's 1 rep. A group of reps, then a rest, that's 1 set. 4 sets of 10 means 10 reps, rest and repeat 4 times. That's the whole system. Now let's go. Exercise 1, chair dips. This hits the outer and inner heads using furniture you already own. Sit on a sturdy chair, hands next to your hips, fingers forward. Walk your feet out, lift your hips off the seat and lower by bending your elbows. Press back up until your arms lock straight. And this is the part everyone gets wrong. They sink too low and let their shoulders creep to their ears, or stop halfway and call it a rep. The second your shoulders take over, the stress skips your triceps and hits your shoulder joint. Elbows straight back, shoulders down and away from your ears every rep. 4 sets of 8 to 12 reps. If you can't do that yet, bend your knees and keep your feet close in. Once 12 is easy, straighten your legs or raise your feet onto something. Do it right and the bottom of your arm burns before you're back to standing. Exercise 2, overhead triceps presses. This is the move that finally wakes up the long head, the biggest of the 3 parts, and you've probably never been shown it. Stand tall, raise both arms straight up overhead. Bend only at your elbows, lowering your hands behind your head until your forearms brush your ears. Press back up until your arms lock out overhead. And this is the part everyone gets wrong. They let their elbows drift out to the sides like wings. The second your elbows flare, the stress leaves your long head and dumps into your shoulders. Elbows stay glued next to your ears, pointing at the ceiling, the entire rep. One more detail that doubles the result. At the top, once your arms are locked, squeeze the back of your arms hard for 1 full second. That squeeze finishes what push-ups never start. 4 sets of 10 to 15 reps. If your shoulder feels off, only lower halfway at first and add range each week. Once 15 is easy, slow the lowering part down to 3 seconds. Do it right and you'll feel a stretch and a burn in the same spot most guys have never felt in this arm. Exercise 3, Pike push-ups. This builds toward something that looks impressive. Get into a push-up position, walk your feet toward your hands until your hips lift high, making an upside down V. Bend your elbows, lower the top of your head toward the floor between your hands, press back up to the starting V, and this is the part everyone gets wrong. They let their hips drop and dive forward like a normal push-up, and it turns into a chest move. Your arms get nothing. Hips stay high the whole rep. 4 sets of 6 to 10 reps. Can't get your head close to the floor yet? Keep your hips a little lower and go a few inches at a time. Once 10 is easy, raise your feet onto a chair. That's the path toward a handstand push-up. Do it right and your arms will be shaking by the last set, a new kind of tired. Now, here's the bonus tip, and it matters more than all 3 exercises. You can do perfect chair dips, overhead presses, and pike push-ups every week for a year and grow nothing, because your muscles don't grow from doing the exercise. They grow from the exercise getting harder. So every week, do one of these 3 things. Add 1 rep, slow the lowering part down by 1 second, or raise your feet a little higher. Write it down, so next week you know what to beat and you can't build a bigger arm out of thin air. Training tells your triceps to grow. Food is what it grows from. An extra glass of milk, a couple more eggs, a bigger dinner, that's enough. And one more thing, because this one is free. If you sleep every night with your arms bent up by your pillow, your triceps spend 8 hours shut off, never at full length. Straighten your arms out before you fall asleep, and you hand the long head a stretch it never gets during the day. Be honest, did you know your triceps had 3 parts before this video? Alright, here's the whole routine on one screen. Screenshot this. Triceps twice a week, 2 rest days in between. No more curling every night hoping the back of your arm catches up. Beat last week every single week. Now go train it right.